Hi, everyone. My name is Shayla Mark, and I am with Black Orlando Tech. I'm here today with Parvati and Nancy, who are going to be cohort leads for our upcoming Salesforce Tech cohorts that begin the week of October the 3rd. Hi, ladies. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Hello, good morning.
Hi.
Good morning. We just want to talk to you today just so our listeners can learn a little bit more about what to expect from your respective cohorts. So, with that being said, what can participants that join your cohort learn this fall? We'll start with you, Nancy.
Okay, my cohort will be centered around preparing people to take the Salesforce Administrator certification exam. So we will be using the exam outline as a guide to take us through learning the different knowledge areas. And it will entail some actual hands-on experience, going through some sample exam questions, and of course, reviewing the material along with Trailhead and all of the good resources that are available.
Great. And what about you, Parvati, in the Salesforce development cohort? What can participants expect to learn?
So, in my cohort, the participants can learn and understand the concepts of programming in Salesforce using Apex language, and they can apply some hands-on experiences, yeah, and things so on.
Good. So in both of these cohorts, you guys are going to be preparing them for the certification exams. Can't go wrong with either one. So that's really good to hear. What do you guys think makes bots cohorts different from, a YouTube training or someone just working through the Trailhead modules on their own? What makes us unique?
Well, I would say that group learning is definitely can be a very positive experience. I'm actually a product of going through a cohort with Black Orlando Tech, and it's a wonderful environment for people to learn. It's a safe place. It's you don't have to worry if you've gotten something wrong. People will help you out. It's a collective environment. We also maintain a Slack channel so people can post questions throughout the week in between when the class takes place. So there's a lot of sharing and nurturing and helping people across the finish line.
That's really encouraging to hear. What about you, Parvati? What do you think?
So, it will really help to bridge the communication gap because there is communication channels, and they can move forward without any roadblocks. That is the peculiarity in our training.
Yeah, and that's really good to hear. And like Nancy, I'm also a product of going through the Black Orlando Tech cohorts, and that sense of community that you get from learning with, like you guys mentioned, a small group of people, that's priceless. And to this day, I still consider some of those people like family members. We kind of went along the journey with one another and encouraged one another. Those moments when you're feeling discouraged and, can I really do this? They're there to kind of motivate you and continue to push you along the way. So, in my opinion, that is priceless. And I'm glad that's something that participants will continue to get if they register with your cohorts. Why do you guys think now is a good time to learn or sharpen a new skill?
Well, I think that the thing about Salesforce is it is a profession that people come to from all walks of life. It doesn't matter if you haven't had a technical background. It doesn't matter what type of industry you're in. Salesforce can be a opportunity for you. So I think with the not only cohorts like this, but also there's a community, the Trailblazer community that helps people get acclimated to Salesforce. So if you come to it with a real earnest desire to learn, then Salesforce is your place.
I agree. What do you think, Parvati? Why do you think it's a good time now to learn a new skill or just sharpening an existing skill?
So during this pandemic, big things happen virtual. Everybody can join and explore the opportunities in the maximum potential, and they can update their skills and they can move forward with their journey. Especially Salesforce offers transferable skills. So, yeah, it is the best place to move forward.
Right. And like you guys mentioned, Salesforce is hot right now. And there's so many customers that are implementing Salesforce and they need, people to come on board and either administer as a Salesforce administrator their Salesforce instance or do some customizations, which they can learn in your Salesforce development cohort. And with that being said, what do you guys think about the job and business outlook for Salesforce careers? We see a lot of people now studying to learn Salesforce or joining the Salesforce community. Do you think Salesforce is going to continue to be in demand?
Well, statistics say that the growth continues to be on an upward trend. And with the salaries that people can get in the industry, it's definitely going to attract people. And there, with the learning opportunities, there is a low barrier to entry. However, the available jobs that are out there definitely keep pace and provide demand for people who are trained in Salesforce. And interestingly, the average salary for a Salesforce administrator is $91,000 a year. Of course, that's the average. So on the lower end, we're talking about maybe 71,000. On the higher end, 102,000. That's a great range to be in for anyone. And also, interestingly, you mentioned the different avenues of businesses that use Salesforce. It's all the way up from 90 of the 100 Fortune 100 companies use Salesforce, all the way down to a mom and pop shop use Salesforce. You don't even realize sometimes the different businesses that use Salesforce. So that presents a lot of opportunities.
Those are all really, really good points. Parvati, you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, so based on the statistics, Salesforce offers 4 million jobs, and the salary range is more than 100K for a development role. So, yeah, it is the best place to go for everyone who are Salesforce aspirants.
That is great news. And I mean, you guys are discussing salary to have a salary opportunity from, like Nancy mentioned, the low 70s, even if it was the low 60s up to 100K without having to go back to school and get a degree. You just need a certification and some experience. I mean, again, that's priceless as well. So with that being said, I'm hoping that the listeners out there, if you're interested, go ahead, log on to blackorlandotech.org and go ahead and register. We have a myriad of options to choose from. Again, there is Salesforce administration, Salesforce development. We have digital marketing, cybersecurity, and more. There's definitely something for you to choose from. And I hope you all have a great day. Thank you so much for listening. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.